welcome here to Talk FCB, and welcome to what feels like a big night for Barcelona, for Xavi. This feels absolutely vital, because as the clock ticked down, as the minutes went by, for many people, that winning goal, it wasn't gonna come. Not with this team, not with how we've been of late, and how the mood has been within this team. But no, we have got the winner. We did strike late at Mestalla. This team did fight, even despite injuries in this game, despite misses in this game. We fought until the end. We can be proud of that, and we can celebrate another Robert Lewandowski winner. We're going to be talking all about the game, and that moment in the 94th minute. We're still in the title race. We are still fighting here. So let's do it. Because in terms of the team selection for Xavi, it was Ter Stegen in goal, Alejandro Balde there playing at right back with Jordi Alba coming in on the left side, Koundé and Eric Garcia at centre back. Then in midfield, Busquets did keep his place there, De Jong playing ahead of him alongside Pedri with Gavi on the bench. And in the front three, Ansu Fati did get a start alongside Robert Lewandowski and Ousmane Dembele in the front three. And I did feel as though, guys, looking at that first half, that it was a very open game there between Barca and Valencia. I wouldn't really say that either team had control of the game. It was end-to-end at times. There was plenty of spaces there as well. And I do feel as though Ansu Fati was involved in a lot of good moments. He was making good runs in behind here. You can see Pedri finding him with one. He was denied by the goalkeeper. But there were, of course, times in front of goal where Ansu wasn't able to convert. The runs were good. You know, he was in the right positions. He looked like somebody who could score, but he didn't have that finishing touch today. He would have liked to have left this game with a goal, I am sure, and he did have one that was disallowed, but as you can see there, the threat of offside and also a possible handball in the build-up. But Valencia were posing a threat as well. You can see here Eric Garcia beaten to the ball by Kluivert, who was lively for Valencia. At that point, though, Eric Garcia seemed to be suffering with a problem. But what about this stop here from Jules Koundé? Phenomenal intervention. Eric then was actually replaced by Marcos Alonso, with the club saying right now that Eric has a left groin injury, and that was defensive injury number one in this game. Towards the end of the half, though, Barca once again in front of goal. Honestly, bad luck. I think that's the only way that you can say. With this ball in here from Jordi Alba, it's a wonderful, inviting ball into the area. But what about that header? Lewandowski there, rising, heading it down, absolutely pinpoint. Goalkeeper didn't even move. He was watching this one almost like he knew that it was going in. But it hits the base of the post. So unlucky. Inches in it there between Barca taking the lead and not. But at half-time, it was 0-0. We hadn't scored, and we were still searching for that elusive goal. In the second half, though, Valencia did have the better start to the game, and they did feel as though they'd taken the lead. It was a very scary moment there. Ball in, long ball into the area that makes its way to the back post. Valencia do put it away, but as you can see right here in the build-up, VAR had a good look at this one. It's a clear handball. Now, I think if that hadn't been given, guys, if VAR had not seen that, I would have simply turned my TV off and left football forever, because that is as obvious as it comes. But luckily, they did indeed rule out Valencia's goal. There was another chance there for Ansu, played in by Frankie. He had a lot of chances here from tight angles, though, and I think here, you've got to go across the goal. You've got to at least put it, across the other side of the goalkeeper. He goes, though, for the near post and misses it there, and that's what I mean. There was a lot of good moments, there was a lot of promising moments from Ansu, but that finishing touch today just about eluding him, and on 55 minutes, I think Xavi tonight made his subs very early because he'd seen enough. Gavi coming on for Sergio Busquets, who was subbed once again in this game. Ferran coming on against his former team Valencia. He was loudly booed by the Mestalla. Ansu going off, and Raphinha coming on for Dembele, with Dembele not really being involved today at all. Very quiet game by his standards, but then the worst happened. And by the worst, I mean another injury, and specifically another defensive injury. Because when Koundé there was pictured on the floor, my heart sank. I'm sure all of you guys were absolutely the same. We were all thinking, please Please no, because clearly there it's a muscle problem, whether it's a relapse, something like that. It obviously does not look like good news at all. He made it very, very clear that he could not continue. He had to hobble off there to be replaced by Piqué, and we will now face an anxious wait as we do find out what is wrong with Koundé. But Eric and Koundé, both of our centre-backs going off and leaving us there with Alonso and Piqué at centre-back to finish this game. And I think for Barca, you could see things were stacking up against us. Like we've seen for a lot of these past few weeks, we were having to come up against genuine adversity here in this game. Things weren't going our way, a bit of bad luck, injuries, all of this kind of stuff. And what I wanted to see from this team, don't give up. Just keep fighting against it. Find it within yourselves somehow to win this game. Because had we not won it, guys, big problem. In terms of the title race, if we drop points tonight, we were in a very, very dire situation, and still we had more problems. Because look at this here. How do you explain not scoring from this chance? Pedri has it, cuts it back there to Ferran Torres. Great chance here to silence the crowd, but he misses the ball. It comes in the end off his heel, and if that's not bad enough, look at that one there. Raphinha steaming in, takes it from Lewandowski, volleys it over the bar. And I think at that point, guys, we were all like, what is the point? What is the point in every single week tuning in to watch football? It's painful. It hurts. It is agony at times. How have we not scored? But then my mind went back to that 2014-15 season, which of course was historic for Barca, and I really distinctly remember the game at Mestalla. Very similar kind of game to this one there. 0-0, nervy from both teams, chances going begging, and we scored a 94th minute winner through Sergio Busquets. And I just felt a feeling, something within me that thought, okay, could we do it again? Could this team find it within themselves to get the winner? Yes, we could. Yes, we could. Raphinha here, cutting inside. Look at this from him here. Brilliant ball that it is. Lifts it into the area. That is pinpoint, perfect accuracy. And what about this finish? Because Lewandowski, he's stretching here. He's got to get the perfect amount of contact on it. But that's what Lewandowski does. Dispatching the finish there. Breaking Valencia hearts. And in the 93rd minute, we've done it. And I think the feeling in that moment, guys, the celebrations that followed, it was very, very interesting to me, because I look at this game here as a real statement. And what this can be is a turning point for this group. You need to establish a winning mentality, an us against the world mentality. And tonight, plenty went against us. Plenty didn't go our way. We could have easily fallen down and not believed that we could win it. But we have. And look at the final whistle here. You see the reaction of Lewandowski. He can bring that winning mentality. He can share that with the rest of his team and really bring them to his level. And again tonight, he's got us the points. The team have dug in, working hard. And that's all we ask for. This tonight shows us what they can do, what they're capable of doing mentally to win this game. And I think in terms of the title race, like I say, these wins, they're priceless. When you think you're going to drop points, when you think that in this one it wasn't quite going to go our way, those are the ones at the end of the season that can propel you to a title. And this one feels very, very significant tonight. That moves us level on points now with Real Madrid. They will be in action on Sunday. Atletico Madrid earlier today, they actually lost a game. That was very, very important as well in terms of the top three battle. But we've got to stay there with Real. No matter what we're going through right now, we've got to get to the winter break and stay in this race. We've done it tonight. We've dug out a win, and it feels very, very crucial, especially for Xavi. So please, guys, do leave all of your thoughts in the comments down below. That was a turbulent game. It was up, it was down. We didn't know if we were going to get over the line, and I am exhausted right now. Plenty of emotion, plenty of celebration. We needed that. I will see you soon, of course, with more videos to come. I hope you enjoyed the late winner. It's always special, and they always hit different. Thank you indeed for watching, and for all of your support here. I'll be back soon, but until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.